Global happenings today. We communicate, we analyze global news.
Hello, beautiful people. Welcome back to Global Happenings Today YouTube channel. The feud going on and the crisis going on in Rivers State between Wike, by default, and Fubara is giving cause for concern to PDP, especially PDP National, and a whole lot of them are beginning to marshal out solutions. We understand what needs to be done, but let's find out what the former National Publicity Secretary has got to say about this matter, judging the fact that PDP needs to have a formidable force ahead of the 2027 elections. Now, the former National Publicity Secretary of the People's Democratic Party, Kola Olagbodinya, has reacted to the crisis happening in Rivers State. Now, according to him, the party's situation in Rivers State is actually laughable. Kola Olagbodinya, in an interview, said that some PDP stakeholders would rather prefer to use the party to achieve their selfish desire than leave entirely. Olagbodinya said that this while reacting to a question on defection of some stakeholders in the party in recent times. Now, he said that PDP stakeholders who defer to other parties are more honorable than others who remain in the party and work for other parties. Now, he pointed out that the Minister of Federal Capital Territory, Wike, he said that the position of Wike as a minister with the ruling All Progressive Congress APC was responsible for PDP crisis in Rivers State to start with. Now, he said Wike remained the leader of PDP in Rivers State, contrary to standard. He argued that Governor Siminalayi Fubara should be the leader of the party in Rivers State and not Wike. There are also those who are using the party as well to satisfy their own desires. Such people don't mind if the party becomes comatose or even dies tomorrow. For instance, you mentioned the FCT minister. As we speak today, the FCT minister, former governor Wike, is in charge of the All Progressive Congress APC in Rivers State as well. He's also in charge of PDP in Rivers State. And to me, it is laughable because we have a governor in the state which, according to our party constitution, should be the head of the party in the state unless he agrees to the contrary. Olagbodinya said. The PDP chief then added that Governor Fubara and the state's party structure hardly work together. Even as we speak today, he is the governor under PDP, but hardly has the party working with him unless Debo Olugunagba, current PDP National Secretary or National Publicity Secretary, who issued a statement to say we cannot abandon our own. So the whole system in PDP needs to be recalibrated to work in the interest of the people, he added. Olagbodinya said House of Assembly members in Rivers State who defected from PDP cannot even retain their seats. In Rivers State, everyone knows the truth. You also know as a parliamentarian, as a member of the House of Assembly, you cannot defect on the floor of the House and expect to regain your seats. So if the Rivers State House of Assembly members that defected had done the right thing from side A to side B, and their record had gone into the proceedings of the House, that would have been a different matter. My colleague is in the house. What's your take on this?
Well, what the former secretary is saying is truly very laughable because it clearly shows that with money you can operate from both ends, because that's what everybody's perceiving. Now, Wike is a very strategic player. He knows that he has some intentions in the future, and he knows that he should have something to bargain with. You understand? So what did he do? He made sure that he was able to get a hold of the mind of Bola Tinubu, prove to him that even if PDP is in a state, he can silence the both parties. As even if APC was in there, he was the alpha and omega. When Bola Tinubu gave him the opportunity during the election, he proved himself. So right now, just like the former secretary had rightly pointed out, he is like the leader of the two. But that is what Fubara is standing against, because in the constitution of the People Democratic Party, the governor of the state is the leader of the party in the state. In other words, he is the one upholding the structure of PDP in the state. And that is why anytime they're going into the field of play for things like local government chairman, councillorship, he's the one that would tell the people that are supposed to be in those positions, that people that are supposed to be, in a chairmanship position and also councillorship position, because he's the leader of the party. The chairman of the party in the state, it kind of aligns with him, just like at the national level. Bola Tinubu is the leader of the party, and the chairman himself kind of is working hand in hand with him. But unfortunately, Fubara, for whatever agreement he had with Wike, this whole thing is trying to be very seriously messed up. I know that he messed up some, talking about Fubara. But he is not happy to see himself being a governor, and he's not the leader of the party. So he's trying to get a hold of the structure of the party. But then there is a serious tussle right now going on, and Wike is trying to see how he can sustain it. Because if they strip him of that of PDP, automatically that of APC, there will be a lot of question marks, and he wants to be the one to detect everything that is going on in that party. You know what? Even in 2027, when they want to detect the people who are going and the people who are going to be successful in terms of House of Assembly, House of Rep, he wants to be the one to decide chairmanship and all of that. But come on, it can't be happening like that. Tino Gocha had already told us what happened in the time past, that being the chief of staff to Amechi, that he was the one that was rising the result, just to tell you how corrupt the country is. So Fubara here must leave his mark in the sands of time politically by ensuring that such does not happen. That's why we are seeing a lot of this tussle. But then we are still hopeful that very soon everything will be calm. But I don't know how long it would be, because it's a protracted crisis. And being a protracted crisis, we all know him. He cannot throw in the towel until he wins. So that's the situation.
Talking about Tonio Kocha writing for Amechi during the time of Amechi's rulership in Rivers State as the governor, I think the House of Rep members, the legislative arm, federal level, are looking towards that. There've been this push that if they are giving the local government on autonomy to get all the necessary fiscal and financial independence, they should do the same too electoral wise. I think they are actually moved. I think they moved it to the first reading also, sponsoring a bill where INEC will have to conduct an independent election for local government chairmen, so that technically speaking, the governors will not have a say and a way during the election. But this is Nigeria, and whatever the case is, I think let's just say it plays out eventually, because everybody now is looking at the interest of themselves. But some other governors already are reacting to this whole issue of autonomy, judging the fact that they have put so much in this dispensation as governors in so many local government areas. But let's see how it plays out. Like my colleague have rightly said, let's watch and see and hope that this whole thing will eventually self-cleanse itself. That's going to wrap it up. Let's meet in our comment section. What's your take on the drama unfolding? Do you agree with what Kola is saying, or do you think there's another way around about it where this whole matter will be settled amicably? Let's interact. Have a nice time. God bless you. Bye.
Global happenings today. We communicate, we analyze.